Let's go, man. Let's get up in there. Laid back day, new edition of Parlay King exclusive. Brought to you by me, Parlay King, aka trying to get a bag off of this sports wagering, busting up any sports book, parlay house, online, text, whoever get before me and they pay out. I'm trying to eat. Dollar sign Parlay God King, that's the cash out. But I'm not expecting nobody to show love, nobody even to tap in. But right now I'm going in. I got an exclusive 10 picks that I'm gonna give out today. Give or take, you got to figure out your bangers off of it, but they're gonna be the best MLB I think coming through today. And it's a lot of picks you're gonna say, oh man, it's a lot of teams like Detroit. You just can't go with them. Pittsburgh, there's certain teams that you can't go with on any basis, but you never know. They don't stand up, they don't play right. Detroit got to be one of the jankiest cities in America, sports wise. I love Detroit, Motor Town, everything. Everything's in play with the city wise. But when it comes to sports franchise, Detroit Lions, Detroit Tigers, Red Wings, Detroit Pistons. I don't know what to call them, man. They just steady constantly in and out. Now I got to give it to the Pistons and Tigers. They don't won the world championship baseball and won the NBA championship. But besides that, the best thing smoking in Detroit was Barry Sanders, ultimate running back, killer on all aspects of no man to the day can ever compete with what Barry Sanders did on the football field. And I rate him up there with Michael Jordan on the basketball field, and Barry Bonds on the baseball fields. But him and Barry Bonds, they could never ultimately pull out. But Barry Sanders was in Detroit, where he wasn't having no aspect of winning any type of title, period. That boy was the best thing smoking out of Detroit. So, yeah, salute to Detroit. But the baseball teams, football teams, basketball teams are garbage. But welcome to an edition of me, Parlay King, exclusive picks, giving you raw and uncut footage. I might wake up every morning and say something like this, talking about your favorite city or your favorite team. I'm going to go in. It's not understood. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm a DC for L. I rode with the Cowboys. We done got tore off the frame for 20 plus years, not making it to the Super Bowl. And every year we always thinking we going to make it. And guess what? Next week, September the 11th, we got Tampa Bay. It's going down. Mark your calendars. I already said I made one prediction on the NCAA when I said Alabama will win national championship. New prediction before the season. I'm not saying Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl or even win a playoffs game, but we will win the NFC East. Dallas Cowboys, NFC East champs this year, and the season ain't even started. Who do you got over in the NFC that compete with the Dallas Cowboys? Philly. Now, I'm giving you real quality raw and uncut talk this morning. We going in talking about every possible aspect: football, basketball, baseball, which is the subject of the day because that's the only thing smoking. Boxing, golf. Yeah, Serena, salute to you. You did your thing yesterday. You finally won. Keep pushing. You never know. You might come out at the end of your career U.S. Open champ. So salute to you, Serena Williams. Yeah, all my videos, you've been seeing me talk a certain way, act a certain way. Hype for wins, which I'm getting my wins. I do 2 picks, exclusive one bangers, live bets, first half, first quarter, first inning picks all day long and hit. But the ones I post on this YouTube is really strictly for me just giving out suggestions of sort. A games don't come out till you really in my DM. You really hollering at me on a basis where you want to eat. That's why I sit up here and talk how I talk, do what I do, say what I say, go in how I go in, because I'm doing it live and direct. War room activities going on with me. Now, I play music at times, but I see that they don't copyright strikes, whatever. You know I'm new to YouTube. When you get 3, 4 lives, you try to implement music into the live or whatever, then you get copyright strike on the music. I'm playing artists that's not even successful. I'm gonna get out there now. But I ain't gonna speak on no music. I ain't gonna speak on nothing else besides sports events. Starting with today's game, we're going down the list. We seeing what is out there for a banger and my 10 picks. My 10 picks are this right now. Baltimore plus 1.5. Tampa Bay money line. Oakland plus 1.5. Seattle money line. The Mets plus 1.5. Atlanta money line. Boston plus 1.5. Houston money line. New York money line. Arizona plus 1.5. Now that's a throwback 10, as you can count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 picks. So you just know I'm getting all raw and uncut with this live. I'm just giving you 10 quality picks that you got to choose from. I gave you 10. I'm going to mark it down. I'm going to see what the results are today. I'm calling it the 10 pick Tuesday, aka might bust up the Tuesday 10. 10 quality picks. Now I'm finna do a simple 3-pick parlay out for them 10 picks. Let's go. They won't even let me play my music, so I can't even have an intermission while I get everything loaded, everything discussed. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. Go run, tell a sports fan. Not no hater, not no troll, not nobody that don't even want to come and say, let me peep him out like I'm going peeping other sports platforms, podcasts, whatever you want to call them. We all go by the same scenario of picks, plays, and suggestions that you might win. But I've been noticing everybody been getting bust up. Baltimore, Cleveland. Now the only reason I'm taking Baltimore with the points because Cleveland ain't got nothing. Watkins pretty good, and guess what? Cleveland actually gets hit a lot, even though they got a pitch on the mound 10-5. Strikeout ratios, everything kind of round out today. But I'm taking Baltimore still with the plus 1.5. I'm not putting them on a locked in ticket for the day. Let's get to the lock in tickets. Let's go Tampa Bay game. Now I like the Rays. They stepped away. Good pitch on the mound today for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay going on the Master Blaster. They going on the good ticket, the ATM smash. Tampa Bay money line. So that's the first true parlay YouTube parlay I'm giving out today. I gave you 10 picks, and I'm choosing from them 10 picks who I'm gonna put on my banker. And here's one that I might just slide it in, that Oakland game. Oh yeah. It's getting real tricky today. Oakland. I love Oakland in the points. Oakland plus 1.5 against Washington. Washington, one of them teams at the bottom of the barrel. Oakland ain't too far behind them, but I think they play better than Washington Nationals. Plus 1.5 with Oakland. Toronto, I'm skipping that game because Toronto is a team that you might can take. Chicago Cubs, because Toronto just been getting smoked the last 3 or 4 weeks, not the last 3 or 4 games. They might win one here and there, but they are up and down teams. The Dodgers and Mets. Let's go. I'm skipping that game. Now, I actually went with the Mets on the 10. I gave out the picks, but I don't like them on my day banger. I'm taking the Mets, and I'm skipping past it, but the plus 1.5 is a good choice today. Colorado and Atlanta. Colorado, one of them jankiest team. They at the bottom of the barrel. If you money line Atlanta, you got super action, but you only do it on a major parlay to even get a bag. The over looking good, but Colorado and Atlanta 7. I'm going in today. You got to alternate this one. Buy it to 7. Take the over. Raw and uncut footage brought to you by me, Parlay King, aka Parlay King exclusive, giving you raw exclusive picks. Take the Colorado Atlanta game over 7. They got it 8.5. You can buy it down to 8. Matter of fact, we're gonna go on and keep the odds going good with this parlay. We're gonna do the 8 on this. So it's a 3-team parlay already in with more to come. Let's go. Boston and Minnesota. Skipping that game. We trying to hit today. At Texas and Houston Astros. One dude got the player of the game. Defense, the offensive player of the week or whatever for Texas. They got a whole new program going with new players. Pitch on the mound for Texas is not bad, but he got more losses because they were losing with the old regime that was in, with the old coach and owner, GM or whatever that was there. So I'm leaving that off the ticket. I'm not taking Houston for nothing. But you see, I got Houston money line on the main 10 picks I gave, but I'm not putting them on the parlay of the day, YouTube parlay. It can go either way. Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, I'm skipping that game. Kansas City, White Sox, I'm skipping that game. It looks like, no, I'm not even dealing with it. New York Yankees and the LA Angels. I'm taking New York all the way. New York, money line. That's a 4 pick right now. Let's see, can we squeeze one more out? Philly, Arizona Diamondbacks. I don't like now one of them, both of them. So Arizona got the best record. You see, Arizona is on the 10, but you never know to put them on a daily parlay. San Diego and San Francisco Giants. Both of them trash. 4th pick of the day is Tampa Bay money line, Oakland plus 1.5, Colorado, Atlanta over 8, New York Yankees money line. 4th team of the day, get a bag. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. You know it is Parlay King exclusive. Run and tell somebody I gave you 10 picks that I feel. I wrote them down. I'm take a look at them, see how they turn out. A 4-pick YouTube, that's what I'm calling it right now. Tampa Bay money line, Oakland plus 1.5, Colorado, Atlanta over 8, New York Yankees money line. That's the 4th pick of the day, brought to me by Parlay King exclusive. I go real raw and uncut to how I get my parlays out. Some days you get high money line parlays. Some days you get these parlays right here that's gonna pay a lot if they do come through. You put 100 on it, you're gonna win some. You put 50 on it, you're gonna win some. You put 20 on it, you're gonna stay in the game to hear me talk tomorrow. $ Parlay God King, that's the cash app. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. On that way, I would go out with an intro, outro with some music on. Hope they don't even ban me by the intro today, but guess what? It's going down. YouTube, I'm ATM Smash. I'm new to the platform, I'm new to it with a bunch of videos in the back. Now I finally got the swag up to go hard in the paint. I'm out.